Hey guys, in this video I'll be taking you through a step-by-step guide on how to update product availability in Amazon Vendor Central. For those of you who are new here, my name is Benjamin Bolshinsky. I used to work at Amazon in the vendor management team, and now I run a company called Vendor Launch where we work with Amazon vendors to increase their purchase orders. So without further ado, what you want to do is you want to log into Vendor Central. You then want to click on Menu, and then click on Items, and then Catalog. This will take you to this screen here. This will have all of the products you've currently got added to Amazon, also known as your Amazon catalog. You then want to click on Product Availability, the button on the top right over here, and that will take you to the availability dashboard in Vendor Central, which you can see on the screen here. This is where you can search products to check the availability of each product and then to update the availability of each product. You can search by ASIN, barcode, or SKU by selecting the drop down over here. I usually choose ASIN, but you have the other options as well. Just remember to select them from the drop down over here. You then paste the products that you want to check or update the availability for in the box here. You can search one or multiple up to, I think it's around 10,000, but I usually just pick ASIN here and then paste all of the ASINs that I'm updating the availability for here. Once you've done that, it will then show all of the ASINs that you've selected, all of the products that you've selected on the screen here. In this case, I've searched 12. And this is important because it will show you the availability status of each product. So there's 3 columns here. So the first one is the current availability. Is it currently available? Is it currently unavailable? Permanently unavailable, available, or temporarily unavailable? So there's 3 options. If it's a permanently obsolete product, you never want to get purchase orders, it's permanently unavailable. If there's a window that you don't want to get purchase orders for example, a product, say it's unavailable for the month of June only, then you will have a temporarily unavailable product from the 1st of June until the 30th of June. If it's available and you want purchase orders, then it'll just be available for the current availability. Then there's also another option, the future availability, which, as the name suggests, what is the availability status in the future. So for example, say you've got a product that's available, then you update the availability to make it permanently unavailable from July. Then from July, the future availability will show as permanently unavailable. So really, this screen here just shows you the status, and then importantly, it shows you when the availability was last updated, if at all. So you can check that for each product here. But really, the next step is you actually want to update the availability of these products. You've got 2 options. You can update them individually. So for each product, you can update the availability. To do that, you just click on the update availability for each product. So you have each individual product on each row. And so for any products that you want to update the availability for, click on the Update Availability button on the top, on the right here. And then you can just update the availability there. Generally speaking, I don't do that. That's only, if you're updating availability for only one product, then it might make sense to do that. But 99% of the time, you're probably updating availability for more than one product, 2 or more. And in that case, you can do this through a bulk template, which comes up at the top of the screen here. So after you've searched your ASINs or your products, it will then come up with this progress bar, and it will have a download link. Click here to download. So you want to download that template, and it will have all of the products, and so you can easily just update the availability in bulk using that template, which I'll go through in a second. So 99% of the time, that's what I do. So what does this template look like? So it's on the screen here. This is the template that comes up. Basically, it's just got the products, SKUs, and the availability status. So most of this comes up pre-populated, meaning you don't really have to change anything. Each row is obviously a separate product. What you want to do is you want to update the blue fields in the attached template that I just showed you. The ASIN and the vendor code should be pre-populated. So again, all of this is pre-populated. The required fields are the ones that you update, but again, these should already be pre-populated, so you don't have to change anything. The current availability status, do not edit, don't edit, so don't edit the gray ones. So really, it's just column J that you need to update, and then potentially column K and L, so these three here. So, you've got three options. Either the product is available, in which case you want purchase orders. It's permanently unavailable, in which case, obsolete, you're no longer selling the product, you don't want any purchase orders, you don't have stock at all, it's obsolete. Option 3 is it's temporarily unavailable, meaning it's still an active product in your catalog that you want to supply to Amazon, but there's a window of time during which you don't have stock. Maybe you're waiting for a shipment, it's temporarily unavailable. So those are the three options. Available, you are ready for Amazon to send POs. Oops. Permanently unavailable, you don't want any POs. Temporarily unavailable, you don't want POs during a certain time period, whether it's a week, a month, 2 months, whatever it is. So in that template, you want to specify for each product that you've selected, what is the availability status in column J. For example, product 1 is available, so you just click on the drop down, click on available. Nothing else to do. Product 2 is, say, permanently unavailable, it's obsolete, click on permanently unavailable. Product 3, let's just say it's temporarily unavailable, meaning for a month, you're not getting any purchase orders because you don't have stock. So you click on temporarily unavailable. You add the dates in columns K and L. So unavailability start date, let's just say, for example, June 2026, you don't want any purchase orders. So we do 1st of June 2026 is the unavailability start date, and then all the way through to the 30th of June is the next available date that you want to again start getting new POs, so when the stock lands in your warehouse. So you put in 30th of June, and then let's just say product 4 is also permanently unavailable, so you click on permanently unavailable, and no need to put in the dates because it's permanently unavailable. After you've done this, you just save the template, and then you need to upload the completed template, which again you do on this product availability dashboard on the button on the right here. Upload availability, so you just upload that template, and then that's pretty much it. You're pretty much done. It should update in the system almost instantly. You then want to double check that the availability is updated in the catalog. So just again go back to that items catalog, which I showed you on the first slide here, items catalog, and so you can quickly just double check for each product in your catalog. It will have the availability status over here, and then also the last updated. So either it's available, temporarily unavailable, permanently unavailable. And that's it, you're done. Again, this is a super important process because it impacts if and when you get purchase orders coming from Amazon. If products become permanently unavailable and you forget to make them available, then you're going to miss out on sales and purchase orders. So make sure this is something you do. We usually do this every week for our clients on a weekly basis. But hope that helps. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Have a great day and talk soon. Bye.